He has shurikens, he's purple, he's badass, and most of all, he's radioactive. If you'd like to see all of this and more, join me in today's episode. Let's play! Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode. I know, don't freak out. I know this is a different character. um, this is a different character I created. I just wanted to share something with you guys before we continue with our adventure with Bioju. This guy is basically my melee character. My what is that called? Um, radioactive melee sort of character. So what I wanted to do for this guy was to either focus on a two-handed melee weapon, like this one, or these two. Basically two one-handed melee weapons. And I was lucky enough to find two of the same. I just have the different hilt on them because I wanted one to be, longer and the other one shorter. Yeah, so what's the thing that I wanted to show you? Well, when I created him, I kind of wanted this radioactive purple, whatever color that is, pinkish, you know what I mean, for him, but I did not want him to just be a melee character, and that's kind of where it stops. I also wanted to see if I can combine, melee, melee abilities, melee combos with psi powers and mutations. But as you probably know by now about me, I'm absolutely obsessed with matching colors and styles and stuff like that. So the only two abilities that I could use, basically the only two abilities that are kind of purple or pink, are the wisps, or whatever these things are called. Wait, come on. See, they're basically the same color. Very freaking cool. And let me check to see if they're called wisps or not. So biogenetic, yeah, red wisps. And the second one is, why did I leave the menu? So the second one is, what is it? Oh, this one, Sky Spark. When I saw this ability, I thought it was brilliant. It looks freaking amazing. His hand is up and then a giant beam comes down, and absolutely phenomenal. And that's basically the whole build kind of revolves around this. Although all of my initial stats go into strength, and after that all of the other level up points that I use I put into crit, and that's why my crit is, I don't know, I think 70 or something. I don't even know. I think it's all of these combined, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but that's probably right. So what I want to show you guys, first of all, this build was kind of a bad idea. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to create builds that are overpowered. I like to create builds that, match in color and style and stuff like that. And that's why I thought that this plus this looked perfect. It's a perfect combination. And of course, the skill that started it all, which is, of course, the Sky Spark. Very freaking cool. It matches, right? So it looks cool overall. Now, one problem. If you have no points in intelligence, or you have a very low amount of points into intelligence, and you just put everything in crit, thinking that, hey, since you're critting, you're gonna do a lot of damage. Not really, because even if you get double damage out of nothing is still nothing, right? So it was kind of a bad idea on my part, so I don't deal a lot of damage. But, and also, one more thing that is absolutely annoying, and I do not understand why they did the system this way. If you look at my aura, I had to. Oh, I'm actually really balanced right now, 31 and 31. But if you look at my aura normally, you would be able to see that basically what I had to do is to kill 31 of these creatures that you can either kill or pet and keep and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's really annoying. I don't know why they did it this way. I think it's freaking annoying. I had to kill 31 animals even though I try to be good just so I can get that freaking skill. Now, the thing about the skill that I want to show you guys, I can imagine that it deals a lot of damage when you put points into it, but again, if you have no points into intelligence, the damage is going to be basically less than a sword swing. Of course, it's AoE and it hits everybody, but still, it's less than a sword swing. So that would be the first thing. The second thing, it's incredibly taxing on your key energy. So look at this. It took like 60% of my energy. It doesn't require a second wave of energy when you trigger it, but when you activate it, it takes, actually I think that's 60% of my energy. Of course, I don't have necessarily a lot of energy either, but you get what I'm saying. Like, this is a pretty taxing ability. Now, one more thing, and this is the final thing that I want to show you. It's really freaking hard to pull off, to activate basically. Why? Well, just like any other skill, first you gotta press the button to open the small menu, and then pick the skill. Nothing different so far. We know how this thing works. Where this thing is actually different is that once you activate it, my hands are now not on the keyboard anymore. It will stay this way until you press the menu button again and the skill button again. So for me, let me just cancel out of it. So in order for me to activate it and trigger it, I have to press the mouse wheel, spacebar, mouse wheel, and spacebar again. That is ridiculous. They should have made it, available to just uh, keep the mouse button wheel pressed or the spacebar pressed, and then when you take your hands off of the keyboard, that's when it should just drop instead of activating the whole freaking thing again. This is so irritating. I've worked so hard to get this skill and everything about it sucks. In my build, obviously the activation sucks no matter what build you have, obviously, because you have to press the same buttons, but still, you know what I'm saying. And one more super annoying thing. Do you see this can be moved, right? You can choose where you want it to fall, but this does not get um changed based on your mouse. Oh no, you're stationary and you move it with your WASD buttons. So you can't move, you cannot target something with the mouse wheel or with a mouse. You have to press the WASD to have it moved whatever you like it to be moved. And I think that's absolutely insane. The reason why I wanted to show you this in the beginning of the video is because this is not the easiest skill to get to, and I kind of wanted to show you the mechanic behind it, so you can make a decision ahead of time if this is something worth chasing or not. One cool thing that it kind of does well is that if there, let's say you put a target here and there are enemies nearby, it will automatically move towards that enemy. It might not be the enemy you want, but still it will move by itself towards it. I'm actually going to show it to you in action so that you can, see how it actually works. So I'm not gonna move at all. I'm gonna let it target somebody by itself. See how it kind of chases him? And now I press the mouse wheel button again, and then spacebar again, and it launches it. Again, the damage, as you can see, it's like, what, 2% of their HP? Maybe, if I'm lucky. And again, if I'm moving, if I try to stay active, well, forget about that, because I activate the skill, and then I cannot freaking move. You see this? That's freaking annoying. Oh, and if you think by any chance that you can just press just spacebar or just the mouse wheel button to activate it, you will be wrong. if you take any action while this thing is active, it will cancel the attack. If you jump, it will cancel it, like this. If you dodge, it will cancel it. If you shoot your weapon, it will cancel it. And I'm sure there's no surprise here. If you attack with your melee attack, it will cancel it. So the only way it will activate is if you go through the whole thing again. That is freaking annoying. I'm so pissed off. I worked so hard to get the radioactive weapons and I don't know, all the things that I did for this character, and the skill is disappointing. The damage is basically non-existent. I'm just I'm really frustrated, but I want to show you guys how it works. Now let me show you just a little bit, since, well, since we're here. It actually deals really good damage. Oh, I was exaggerating, it seems. I said that the Sky Spark deals but oh, goddammit, see what I mean? It's so hard to pull off in actual combat, I think. So it deals 400 damage, and if I attack and get a critical hit, I get like 2,300 damage. So it's a quarter of what one of my melee attacks does. So yeah, that's actually, let me show you the other. Actually, let me show you the combos first. No, I messed that one up because I don't have the abilities for the weapon. So this is one of them. It looks freaking cool. And this is the other one. Oh, come on. It's something's really wrong with their system. The timing to pull off a combo, especially on the heavier weapons, is really weird. All I've been doing so far is try to pull off the right click F combo, and I managed to do it once. Like, there we go. So yeah, it's really finicky. It's really inconsistent, and that pisses me off. And the other one, again, freaking cool. And let me show you the other two weapons. I really like these ones. They wait, I did it wrong. I still did it wrong. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, now it's the longer one should be on the left side and the shorter one should be on the right side. That's what I was trying to do. So you probably know the combos for this one. Looks freaking cool. And the other one is, let me try this again. It basically just throws the two swords that you have. By the way, this is a to me, combos should be good damage done right, so to speak. But this one, my god, apart from looking pretty cool and you know, you being right in front of the enemy while you activate it, it does no damage whatsoever. You're so much better off just freaking auto attacking or dodge roll attacking or whatever. It's freaking annoying. Also, on this character, just because I want to test it out, I have unlocked the bow, and the bow is freaking cool. I'm gonna show you kind of what it can do. So, I forgot the combos though. Of course. So this is one of them. It's freaking cool. And the other one was, I think... Oh, and I don't think that all of the tribe weapons combo into regular weapon. Oh, no, it does. I just wasn't able to pull it off. See what I mean? It's freaking weird, man. So sometimes... Nope. Come on. There we go. Nope. There we go. So sometimes you have to wait a little bit. I don't know. It's freaking weird. But what was the second one? So it should be like this, and then bam, 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 and this deals a lot of damage, especially since they powered up the tribe weapons after the patch. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. And before we jump into Biochew, these are the shurikens. These are the throwing stars. What I wanted to do on this character was to not use pistols. Like at the end, the way I would like this character to look is to have two radioactive katanas, and so I wanted something that kind of says, you know, mystical, ancient times, whatever. So a giant automatic rifle or two giant pistols were just not good enough for me. And so I decided to go either with the bow or the shurikens. And the shurikens shoot really fast, and they reload pretty fast, and they have a really cool reload animation. Bam. And also they deal really good damage, so let's try it out.
It's flat out black out there.
It basically, after the dodge hit, it launches 3 giant waves of shurikens, and the same thing if you do it in the air. They're pretty freaking cool. I'm actually gonna look for... We're already 17 minutes in. Jesus Christ, I haven't even started this episode. We're gonna attack an enemy so that you guys see what I'm talking about. The damage is quite decent. It's much better than when the game launched. So let's look at the damage. Wait, of course it canceled me out of the attack. Oh, come on, can you please let me do one freaking combo? Yeah, so it's about what was that, 1000 damage, I think. Yeah, I think so. Between 500 and 1000 damage. It's pretty decent, especially if, you know, I'm not building for throwing stars and ranged weapons. Not that there's that much you can do to build towards it, but still, I think it's pretty freaking cool, the damage. It's not great, don't get me wrong. 784 and 900, I think. But still, it's pretty good. Again, let me show you what I can do with just the swords. Of course, I missed the whole freaking combo. Yeah, so... my god. Forget about it. Yeah, so anyway, trust me, the swords and the two-handed sword deal such an absurd amount of damage. It's freaking awesome. But the game is just not built for something, I don't know, man. You can't really be, I think, too tactical about it in this game. Like you just saw, that guy just flies all over the freaking place, and he's simply just not gonna wait for me to pull off this freaking combo. He's just not gonna do it. And the bow, I think, is somehow even slower than that. You see what I mean? Like, what was that, like 5 seconds? That's insane for a combo. So it starts now and charges up, 1, 2, spins, and then shoots again. It's crazy. And you have most of the time you don't have. Actually, I don't think you ever have freaking invincibility frames. And it seems that sometimes you have some kind of what is that called? Sort of hyper armor, right? So you still take damage, obviously, but sometimes it does not cancel out the attack. But it's a rare sight. It usually just sends you flying, and when you have an enemy that spins and jumps and does all of that, it's crazy. It's not the best system ever, if you ask me. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they should have added invisibility frames for this whole freaking combo. You'd just never die. You just keep doing combos and you'd be immortal. But the fact that they can interrupt you, I think, is either the combos are too slow or they shouldn't be able to interrupt you, or I don't know. A balance needs to exist at some point. So that would be it for the um radioactive brother of Biochu, let's say. And we're gonna actually switch back to our main character, which is Biochu. What where did you come from? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you see the damage is insane. I'm melting these guys and I'm just auto attacking them with a one-handed sword. And oh, I one-shotted him, but I think I did the or didn't I? I don't even know. My point is it's strong as freaking hell. And I don't even have any upgrades. This is just something I picked up off the ground. Okay guys, here we are back to Biochu, and we're gonna start climbing. Oh, there's the kite. I don't know if you can see it right there. Follow the the arrow. And I think that's where we climb up there. Let's give it a try. So yeah, I apologize for that. I kind of wanted to call it an intro, but
That's an upsy-dupsy.
it ended up
For
being
learning how to haul up.
um it ended up being 20 minutes long, so it's not really what I would call an intro. Is this the right way? I doubt it, but I'm still gonna go in here. But I really want to show you guys how the well, here's the thing. There are two. Actually, let me show you something first. If you have a dark aura instead of a light aura, the light beam that you will see in just a second is actually purple, and not white. See, for me it's really bright, really white, whatever, and for my other character, the dark one that I just showed you, it's freaking black and purple. It looks awesome. It was just a small fact that I wanted to share with you guys. And speaking of sharing, I really want to show you guys kind of how some of the tribe's weapons look and how they attack and how the damage is and stuff like that. And that's why I want to hop on the other character as well. And also, really important, that's also why I showed you the Sky Spark. I think the skill looks absolutely beautiful. Don't get me wrong; it's definitely my favorite looking skill probably from the whole game. But man, that activation is just crazy. And also, no, really, I thought I was gonna fall. And also I can't really I can't really confirm this, but I don't think
Feels
it
good to be
crits.
alive.
I don't know if that's a bug or it's meant to not crit, or I was just extremely unlucky. But with you saw I have more than 70% critical hit chance. With 70 something percent, I was not able to make it crit once. So not even freaking once. And that's why I think either it was not meant to
It
crit.
soars like a kite, so it better be one.
This is so
Latch
cool.
onto it before it flies away.
This is freaking cool. Do I do
Reel
something?
that
Oh yeah.
in. Juju will be pleased to see you manage to get hold of a bobbin, even though it's the unconventional kind.
Ah, man, it would have been really cool if they would have made it in such a way that you could just glide down with it afterwards. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I was never able to crit with that skill, and I thought it was really important to really. Am I too high? I don't even know. I'm just gonna regularly glide away. This is beautiful. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to share this information with you guys, because it takes quite a little bit of time to to get the either the side points or the dark points or whatever in order to get the sky spark. And I don't know, maybe seeing it a little bit in action and how it works and what it does, maybe it gives you some kind of perspective towards, hey, should I even try to pick it up or should I not? And one more thing that I would like to mention: when I glide, at the end of a glide, I always, well, recently, I always try to also, you know, dodge roll, because it doesn't, it doesn't stop, it doesn't fall when you do that. And yeah, oh my god, really, Meepo? Um, she's behind me and doing some dumb shit. Anyway, sup? See, his voice changes.
Bobbin and the fact that he'll be able to finish the fibre. He believes couture can do that for you, you know. Change the way you feel and also change the way others feel about you. He's prepared something for you while you were away. Do you want it to fit your mood, or do you want a
I'll
change?
try something different.
Fashion can help you define mood, and this should make you more menacing. That's what he wants you to feel when you wear it. Juju thinks it's amazing that you found an ark and are refurbishing it for a launch.
No, Juju, no. No, I'm not giving you a seat. Have you seen it? It needs doing. Sure, have you seen it? Because you're not gonna see it.
No, but he imagines it's incredibly stylish.
It's
Suppose
alright.
even if the world goes on, you could use the ark to find new places to explore. Just happy the ark wound up in such deft and responsible hands. Not that Juju's asking for a seat, but who's going to pilot that thing for you?
So,
That's actually a freaking good question.
There's a seat open on the ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Do we even have a pilot? Or do we need a pilot? Imagine how awkward it would be to fill the whole ship and everybody's like strapped in and ready to go, and we're looking at each other and someone asks, okay, so who's the pilot? That would be freaking awesome. So I'm gonna decline the seat. No.
A conscious choice to be alone means you won't miss anyone.
The thing we're really missing here is someone with compassion. You just seem to have passion for yourself.
The world would be a better place if we were left alone to handle it. Then we'd only have to talk to ourselves, and that's how you get the good answers.
Well, anyone in their right mind would agree you're better off on your own. Let's hope the ark carries you all the way there.
Thinks you're right not to bring him along when you only have so many seats. He's invested in helping you look your best.
Show me what you've got. Also, he has everything. Ranged parts. Ooh. Could have really used. Oh my god. Interesting. Look how many radioactive it has. God damn it, I've worked so hard to get something radioactive on the other character. And of course it has some radioactive stuff here as well, but all of them are freaking hammers and stuff. Oh, there we go. This is a one-handed and another one-handed. Anyway, so no, what is this?
Now that's respectable.
Oh my god, no. 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 I'm not gonna freaking wear this. It even has freaking claws. Oh, look at the resistances though. Okay, so it's horrible either way. Oh, oh. No! 8% critical chance. No, no, I can't. Uh, yeah, it has 8%. Thank God I noticed this. So yeah, it has 8% critical chance, but it has no add-ons. And add-ons usually give you, I think, 1% critical chance. Maybe not all of them, but I think most of them do. So it's just we get a lot of armor and we lose some key energy and energy regen. But again, if we think about the 4 add-ons that we're missing, we might still be further away with 4 add-ons than 49 armor. I think that's really important, and I don't usually look at this thing with the add-ons very often, but I think it's a valid point. The resistances, on the other hand, are pretty cool. So
You're in charge of that mount. Act like it.
actually, let's go back to... Wait, what? Oh, I have to buy them. Well, it's a good thing we didn't leave. Show me what you've got. Quest items. So, barber clippers. Should we buy 3? Yeah, I guess.
Let's hope you won't regret it.
Well, I hope I won't regret it either, I think. So, where's the trim? There he is. I'm not actually going to change anything about the fur or the fur style, because Biochu is freaking Biochu and this is the only way he'll ever look. But just the idea that you have this option in the game, big thumbs up for these guys to, to have thought of adding something like this in the game. I think it's really awesome. So good job, guys. Both for the trim and for what is the oh, come on, this thing, the where you can change your body shape.
Despite the fact that Clipper Fingers are in safe hands, he's still lacking something to make his arsenal complete.
Personal.
Trim's embarrassed. Now he can cut, but he's out of dye. A bad furdo is a shame to you and him both, and you can't have that, can you?
Okay, so you can change the color as well.
He once found some leftover cans of sput dye near the concrete wall paint sites, and they'd do the trick. This time he promises. Just come back with a can of sput dye and he'll give you that fresh coat you deserve.
I have my freaking doubts. I don't mind getting the dye for my own fur. I can let you give me a bad fur, dude. This better be the last task. Let's get the one on the right.
He should give you some extra fur shine.
Yeah, you should freaking give
Trim
me.
thinks you're still good looking.
I'm ready for... Wait, so I can do it? Oh, so I cannot change the colors, but I can change the fur pattern. Okay, let's check it out just for the video's sake. Oh, this is this is a dark Biochu. I like that. Although I think that's white. Is it white? Interesting. So I had white this whole time. I thought I was yellow and yellow, so to speak. But it seems like I did have some... This is freaking cool. This is really dark. Okay, so let's go get the dice that he's asking for. Oh, so we're in the suburbia. Why is there no freaking waypoint in the suburbia? Did I miss it like a moron, or it simply does not exist there? I'm not even sure. But we're gonna continue with this quest line, and depending on how much time we have left, and actually we might not even do something else afterwards. I'm not really sure. Well, we will see depending on how much time we have left at the end.
Make sure you don't walk off a cliff while you're night blind.
Oh, and I forgot to show you the mount that I have on the radioactive melee character samurai guy. It's freaking cool. I have never seen it before. That was the first time. Depending how much time we have at the end, maybe I'll show it to you then. It's freaking huge, it's freaking cool, and it's just like a really massive beast. It looks awesome. Unfortunately, at least the one that I have is not purple, is red, but still, it looks freaking awesome. And I think it's something that you get from this, where is it? From this area, like the, I forgot what tribe you can find here. Is it no? Ankati, no. It's the Pichu tribe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Pichu tribe is here. The Lotus tribe is around here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think Netra tribe here and Ankati tribe here. And of course the original two we can find here near the entrance. But enough of that. Can we glide? Yes, we can. I like these guys. These are freaking awesome. I'm so glad they added mounts in this game. They're not necessarily needed, as you probably saw me. I most of the time I don't even use mount because I think they're stupidly slow. But just the idea of having them and collecting them, I think is pretty freaking cool. On the combo responsiveness side of thing, I think the spark gloves are actually pretty freaking cool. So are we done? Yeah, we are done. We've actually
This story is as powerful as you'll let it be.
been here, if you remember a few episodes ago, and I'm pretty sure we actually went into this as well. So maybe there's a maybe there's a different door. I'm not even sure. Whoa, I hate those things so much, especially when you're playing a melee character and you're trying to parry and stuff. It ain't that easy. Yeah, so I can. Yeah, we've definitely been here because there's a broken turret. Okay, so makes sense. Wait, what? Oh, so you get some stuff as well. Cool. So yes, this is what I was telling you about the add-ons. Most of them have at least one critical chance. And a spot do can, I think.
Bonus.
What a bonus. Anything in here? Maybe? So doesn't seem like there is. Nope. Nothing here. And we're outside. So let's teleport back to Trim. Oh, really? I'm in combat? Of course.
Crit.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forgot that we're playing on extreme now. I was wondering why I deal less damage than I used to. But then I remember that we set the game on extreme because, you know, we're badasses like that. Come on, Trim. Show me what you can do, man. If you ask for one more thing, if the main color and the detail color need to have two different dyes, I'm gonna freaking kill you. What kind of head stylist dresser, fur dresser are you? There you go. Congratulations, now you can do your freaking job.
Spuck dyer is in the can. Trim says you can colour him prepared.
I'm not even gonna
Trim
laugh
is
at his
grateful
pun.
you've put him back in Biz, and as a token of his gratitude, he wants to do something for you.
Oh,
And this time he says it's going to be for free. He suggests a full updo, promises to not only give you a new fur style, but a whole new kind of lifestyle.
are you really such a good fur dresser? Should I get a new fur do? And why would you do this for free? Well, it's the least he can freaking do. I got him clippers and paint.
Wants to say thank you, but also can't wait to have his work on proud display with someone so famous.
Through that kind of happens in the world that we live in as well.
Ready, but is troubled by the fact that there's
No!
4 extra seats on it. It must be hard to choose who to take along.
Yes, it is. You're not amongst them. You asked me to get 2 stuff for you. It was a whole episode just about getting shit for you. No. No.
He's not one bit jealous about you having to make that kind of choice.
Mm-hmm.
Hard enough to help someone figure out their fur style.
Yep.
Doesn't seem sure about why you're leaving. The world's going to make it. You know it too. A fresh start either way, he guesses. Either way, he believes you have the best intentions. He's proud of you for staying true to yourself, no matter what happens. But that's all done now. Supposes you need to figure out who's going into the Ark, and quick.
So, what
No.
here is an
A conscious choice to be alone means you won't miss anyone.
The thing we're really missing here is someone with compassion. You just seem to have passion for yourself.
The world would be a better place if we were left alone to handle.
Well,
Oh my
anyone-
god. There's 4 seats in the whole game. Why would they not make them unique? The conversations.
Some things are more important than having perfect fur. For some, at least. Trim's got
Sorry,
his
dude.
wits about him for you.
So, show me what you've got. Okay, so we can change the color. Oh yeah, so I really had different. Should I? I'm definitely not changing it to black because he looks evil, but that would be freaking cool. It looks kind of cool like this. Or oh my god, this is. Oh my god, this is perfect. And I cannot rotate it. That's freaking stupid. But yeah, the eye patch was red, and that's why I kind of went for red first. Like I said, I'm obsessed with this kind of things, and yeah, we're not gonna change it, but it's a cool thing that you have the option to Oh my god, that looks so sick. What the hell? This is so cool. It's almost like it's neon. Is it because it's max brightness or because of the light? Sort of. Oh my god, it looks so weird like this. Oh, this red was. Oh my god, this is beautiful. But no, we're not gonna change it. Biochu is Biochu, and he will stay this way. So, we are 45 minutes in. Jesus freaking Christ. So, I either start doing what? Find the locker. What locker? Yeah, something else for us? Oh, hey now. Ultimate. Whoa. 3% critical chance. That's awesome. So, trimmed scissors. Very cool. Haha, because they're cool.
No one's going to see you coming in the dark.
Okay, so if we do another quest now, we're gonna go over an hour. And if I stop the video now, it's going to be under 50 minutes. What should we do? Actually, let's do this since I already mentioned it. I'm gonna change the characters, and I'm gonna show you the other mount, and maybe show you the MKTON parts really fast, because I picked them all up on that character. Like I said, that's what I would kind of advise you to do. Do all the MKTON side quests before you actually fight Jumbo Puff, because afterwards basically that robot becomes useless, and why would you bother, still picking up the parts? I don't know if it becomes useless, if the game ends without you ever using it again, but so far I've never used it again, and especially you can't even use it so far outside of the dead zone. And we're back. This is how my MKTON looks. That butt is freaking weird. When I picked that part up, I thought that it was going to, sort of, let me show you. I thought that it was going to be instead of this thing, because it kind of made sense that you're switching the core, but nope, it's just the butt that is added on top. So yeah, that's pretty stupid. So I said that I was going to show you that mount first. So it's called a Bula note, apparently. No. Did he just fall? No. I think he fell into the goo. Oh no, he's down there. Should I jump to him? No, that would be stupid. Why would I do that? Let's summon him back up. Nope. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. Look how cool he looks. He's majestic as hell. This is freaking awesome. This makes me want to do the trim side quest on this character as well. Change to fire and jump on this bad boy and just go to town. And since I was so disappointed with the freaking, the freaking Sky Spark, I might actually end up doing that. By the way, this guy has a really long jump. I know it doesn't really seem here, but see what I mean? Like, trust me, that covers a pretty big distance. Okay, so
Subtle it is not.
right before we end the episode, this is the best I could do with MKTON. You don't really have that many good options, I think, but I will show them to you guys right now so that you can see how they look and what they're called and stuff like that. So first of all, let me change the chest, because the chest is kind of big and you might miss out
That's the MKTON with the
on
most.
some details of the head. Oh, and I've never had this problem until today. Sometimes when I look at different helmets, after a while, they would just sort of lean back instead of being on your neck, basically. It's freaking weird. I don't know why that happens. Anyway, so this is the first one. It's absolutely horrible. This one's freaking cool. I thought this was really, really awesome. Weird again. Weird, but less weird than the other ones, I think. This is kind of funny. Whatever that is. Sort of cool. Sure. This is awesome. This is freaking cool. This one I think is kind of weird. The dragon is pretty cool. This is the one that I actually have on. This one's really cool as well, and I would have chosen this one, but the this theme with the ribcage and stuff does not continue later on. It kind of stops here from what I could tell, and I did not want to have, you know, just the ribcage and the head, and that's pretty much it. The torso, this one's freaking cool, but it kind of, you know, pushes your head, you know, in a weird place. This one's pretty cool, and this is actually the one that I ended up picking. Let me switch back to it. Pretty cool, but pretty massive. This one's okay, I guess, and this one's awesome, but again, only if I could combine it with something else. The back, we have all sorts of, you know, either engines or small tubes and stuff like that. Shoulders, not as many as I thought we were going to get. This one's okay, this one's really cool, this one's not that great, although it kind of matches with my guy now. But anyway, and the one that I picked, I really love these two things at the end. What else? This is where it gets weird. So this is the butt thing. This one's freaking huge. Looks like a toilet seat, whatever. I don't like it. This one's kind of similar to this one, but more, you know, crappy looking. And that's pretty much it. I chose this one. Oh, and the worst part, I cannot even, you know, deselect them. So that sucks. Now I'm stuck with one of them, no matter how much I would like to even, you know, just take them out. The legs are kind of hard to show, because why wouldn't they allow us to freaking pan? Anyway, so these are the leg parts. Pretty cool. And these are the ones that I picked up, and the one for the feet, these are kind of weird and they're weirdly placed. Let's see. Of course I cannot. Let me try to see if I can switch up the angle a little bit. Maybe I can force the game. Yep. Still doesn't look too great. Maybe here. Nope. God damn it. So if you at least try to look at the feet, these things kind of sit way higher than your actual foot. You see, it's almost close to the knee, and I'm pretty sure they were not supposed to look like that, because it's freaking weird. And it gets even weirder here with these ones. Like, I would imagine these were supposed to cover your feet, not enter the, you know, the freaking knee. Let's see if I can
There's a lot on the line here.
see what I mean? Like, why are the claws there and why not here? It's kind of freaking weird. But yeah, this is basically how the MKTON looks like with all of its parts, and this is how the map looks. It's basically completed at this point. So we only have the fortresses, and of course I do have to do some side quests with this guy, but I'm pretty much done with this this whole area. So I'm on this character. I just have to defeat Jumbo Puff, and then I can move on. Oh, and another interesting thing, if you remember, I think 2 episodes ago maybe, we found a MKTON chest. I'm gonna say it's here. Yeah, it's definitely here, because this is the level 2 water area. So we found one here, and on this character I also found one. Yeah, I have no idea what the other one is. My point is, 12 out of 14 MKTON chests are in the dead area, and 2 of them, one is here, and the other one, I don't know. It's pretty close somewhere in this area. Again, I thought that was this was a fun fact episode. Okay, this was a fun fact episode.
Time to walk on your own legs.
Oh, and also the reason why I can, you know, just chillax here outside of the MKTON is because I have 100% hypoxia resistance on me, and I don't need the MKTON to breathe anymore. Let me catch this guy because I desperately need some some good points, because I've spent so much time getting those dark points and for no freaking reason. The good part is that I didn't really have anything better to spend them on, so I don't really care either way. I might get the telekinesis maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching and for joining me in this adventure. I'll see you next time, and take care.